Welcome, dear viewers, to our Reverent Women Weekly Bible Reflection Log. We are delighted to have you on board as we embark on a journey through the pages of the most read book in the world, the Bible. Our goal is to explore and understand the stories of various women that have shaped the course of biblical history. Today we're going to delve into a compelling narrative from the Old Testament, a story that has intrigued theologians for centuries, the enigma of Lot's wife. This mysterious woman who defied divine instruction and suffered a shocking fate as a result has much to teach us about the dangers of living in the past. So, buckle up, sit back, and let's dive into the story of Lot's wife. Have you ever pondered what it means to look back, to be so captivated by your past that you can't move forward? Today we delve into an ancient narrative that poses these very questions: the enigma of Lot's wife. Our story hails from the dusty pages of Genesis chapter 19, set against the backdrop of the doomed cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. In this tale we meet a man named Lot, living in these wicked cities with his family. But the city's days are numbered, for divine judgment is about to rain down in the form of fire and brimstone. In the face of this impending catastrophe, Lot and his family are offered a lifeline, an escape. The caveat: they must not look back as they flee. But as the cities crumble, one figure can't resist the pull of the past. And so begins the tale of a woman who dared to look back. Imagine the scene: a city in chaos, a family fleeing for their lives, and a divine command: do not look back. It's a moment of high tension. Lot, his wife, and their daughters are running from a city on the brink of annihilation. The air thick with dread, the ground trembling beneath their feet, and the ominous glow of destruction illuminating the path before them. In the midst of this pandemonium, a divine command echoes in their ears, a life-saving instruction so simple and yet so profound: do not look back. A command that, if obeyed, promises salvation from the impending doom, and if disregarded, spells catastrophe. As they flee, their hearts pounding in their chests, Lot's wife falters. In a moment of human frailty, her resolve weakens. The curiosity, the longing, the fear, all these emotions surge within her, and she succumbs. She turns and takes that filler. It's a stark, silent testimony to the consequences of disobedience. It stands tall and unyielding, a reminder not just to Lot and his daughters, but to all who hear this story. A symbol of what happens when we allow our human frailties to override divine guidance. Her transformation is a vivid, powerful demonstration of the consequences of disregarding divine commands. It's a stark reminder of the importance of obedience, even when the command might seem difficult to comprehend or follow. It emphasizes that divine commands are not to be taken lightly or ignored, for the consequences can be severe and irreversible. In an instant, a glance over a shoulder becomes a symbol for generations to come. But why? Why does this story resonate with us thousands of years later? It's a question that has been asked time and again, and the most glaring one: the danger of disobedience. When divine command was given, it was explicit: do not look back. Yet Lot's wife did. Her disobedience was not without consequence, transforming her into a pillar of salt. This stark imagery serves as a potent reminder that disobedience, especially in matters of divine decree, can lead to dire consequences. Then, there's the importance of faith and trust in divine wisdom. The command not to look back may have seemed strange, even unreasonable. But faith is not about understanding, it's about trust. Trusting that there is wisdom in divine commands even when we don't fully comprehend them. Trusting that there is a plan even when things seem chaotic. Lot's wife's story underscores the importance of this trust. Finally, we can't overlook the implications of being overly attached to worldly things. Lot's wife looked back, perhaps out of longing for what she was leaving behind. This attachment to the material world, to the past, was her downfall. It's a lesson that rings true today, as we often find ourselves clinging to the past, to possessions, to status, and forgetting to live in the present, to value the intangible, the spiritual. In the end, the story of Lot's wife serves as a stark reminder of the importance of moving forward, of not letting our past hold us back. The past has its place, but it's not in the driver's seat. We're meant to learn from it, not live in it. So let's keep moving forward, ever mindful of the lessons from the pillar of salt. As we draw to a close on our exploration of Lot's wife, let's take a moment to reflect on our own lives. We've delved deep into the lessons from the pillar of salt, but how can we apply these to our own journeys? First, We must strive to obey the divine commands that are set before us, not just in our words, but in our actions as well. This requires discipline, commitment, and a strong sense of purpose. Second, we must cultivate trust in divine wisdom, even when it seems confusing or contradictory to our earthly understanding. This trust enables us to move forward with confidence, even in the face of uncertainty. And third, we must learn to let go of our attachment to worldly things. It's not about renouncing the world entirely, but about finding a healthy balance between the material and the spiritual. It's about living in the present moment, appreciating what we have, and not being enslaved by what we don't. As we reflect on these lessons, let's remember that, like Lot's wife, we too are on a journey that requires us to look forward, to trust, and to let go. And in doing so, we find the freedom to truly live. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Bible. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel for more weekly Bible reflection logs. Stay tuned for our next reflection. Until then, keep reflecting.